Horchatas.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 142 of the Clean Hamster podcast. I know I haven't been as regular with these. The wrong word I used. Consistent. Sorry. God. But here I am. This is episode 142. I've been on a 10-day break between touring with my two best friends, Jacob Sharp and Curtis Connor. These guys are my life. And I've just been laying low and hanging out and just taking the breaks and stuff like that. Because touring's crazy, man. We finished up all our shows and we're about to head out to Virginia tomorrow. And I'm rushing. Let's calm down. Let's get a proper intro going. And by that I mean, I don't know, tell a story about the last time I fucking farted and poo came out of my bum. Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Is he handsome? Yeah. Yeah. Would you sign my Trapper Keeper? Hey. Sign my cast? Hey. I noticed you didn't have a date to the dance. Sign my cast. I wrote down some shit I wanted to talk about. Actually, I did forget to tell a story on the last podcast. I think I forgot. I haven't checked, but I'm telling it again because fuck, man. God, okay. God damn it. So when we were at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, with our good friends Drew and his wife Amanda, Curtis and I were standing at the top of this line to get some food at Harry Potter World. And behind us was Drew, Amanda, and Jacob. They were having a conversation. Those three were having a conversation. Curtis and I were having a separate conversation. Now, in the midst of Curtis and I's conversation, we started doing this bit where, we were talking about what we were doing in the park and stuff. And I started doing this bit where I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if... I just started doing this voice. I was like, hey, Dean, if you don't match me with every ride we go on, if you don't go on every ride I go on today, I'm making your name on the tour poster just a little bit smaller each time you don't go on a ride with me. We were just doing that little funny bit. Not that funny. We were just doing a little bit. And I'm not lying to you. I literally, I said that exact sentence. I was like, I'm going to make your name on the tour poster smaller if you don't ride. And while I'm saying that exact sentence, Jacob, who was two people back in his own conversation, left that conversation and he went, what? What? Me? Me? Huh? Who, me? And I literally was like, hang on, Curtis. What? No. And he was like, what? Who? And I was like, I'm doing a voice. I'm doing a bit. And he was like, me? He literally was like, are you talking about me? And we were like, no, dude. We were crying laugh. We were like, you're insane, man. He was like, well, I don't know. He was like, I don't, that's how whatever. Like I said in the last podcast, they cut his head open one time. Chalk it up to that. But it was, we were like, you poor fool. You're out of your mind. He seriously was like, wait, what? Who? 3 times. He went, me? Me? Who, me? I could not believe it. I was like, man, it's okay. Sure, we all do that inside, but never. He was in the middle of talking to 2 other people, and he went, hang on, one sec. Who? Yo, guys, me? Me? Who, me? Anxiety, dude, it's real. Even though we were just doing a bit, and clearly I was doing a bit, because why else would I deliver news like that in that setting, and we were at a theme park, and I was clearly joking, because I was like, hey, you scat, I was doing a fucking voice, whatever. Either way. He was like, wait, what? Who? Just thought I was... thought we were serious, whatever. Who knows what he thought? They cut his head open one time. 3 times, actually. He stared death in the face. I chalk it up to that. That's my best friend. We'll chalk it up to that. They cut his head open. just like I said in the last podcast. God, it was fucking funny though, man. And there was one day in New Orleans where he had to film a video, and he wanted me out of the hotel room for a bit, which I get. And then he was like, "I'm gonna start filming in like 30 minutes," and he didn't. I guess his intro took a while, and then I was like, I'm tired of walking outside by myself. It's hot out, and I just want to go back to the hotel and lay on my stomach on my bed and juice the Wi-Fi. And I got it, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm not done filming yet." And I was like, "I'll just lay on the bed like off camera. I'll put headphones in. Don't worry." And he's like, "Okay, fine." And then I watched like live like studio recording sessions of Jay-Z and Linkin Park creating Collision Course. I don't know if a lot of people know what this is, right? I hope a lot of listeners do. In 2004, Jay-Z, one of the biggest rappers in the game still to this day in 2022, in 2004, where, you know, he was just fresh off the Black Album, 99 Problems, fucking Big Pimp and all that shit, right? He already had his discography was already full of classics at this point in time. Collabed with Linkin Park, one of the most popular nu metal bands ever. Even though it was such a short-lived genre, they fucking ruled. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. They made a mashup album. And, like, I really hope that there are people listening to this right now who are like, what? Because Collision Course was insane. And I don't mean to sound like everybody on the internet when they see a photo of like two celebrities they've never seen before hanging out and they're like, a cultural reset or like literally iconic. No. This was iconic. Think about it's happening so much right now, but like imagine, and I for real mean this, imagine like Tame Impala collabing with like insert rapper, Lil Baby. No. Someone more iconic. No offense, Lil Baby, he's incredible. But like literally like Pusha T or some shit. And it was like amazing. Like drug deal raps crashed up against like cool rock with dope fucking guitar. Like it was the first time something like this happened, I think. I could be wrong. Like yeah, sure, Run DMC did it with Aerosmith for like that one fucking dumbass song, Walk This Way. But like this happens so often now that, but like in 2004 when they did this shit, man, oh my fucking god, it was so badass. Yo. It was so sick. Like, okay, it was crazy. Like, it gave me goosebumps. Like, they did one of their fucking songs on stage, and it's like Jay-Z up there with like, it's Jay-Z dressed as 2004 Jay-Z, so like a big fucking like rock-aware like button-up shirt, and then like Mike Shimoda and Chester Bennington like in Etnies hats with flex brims, just like wearing like an a long sleeve like a long sleeve Ed Hardy tee. Literally like what Stefan was wearing when he did like Stefan shit. And just screaming and rapping and singing, and like Brad Delson, the guitarist, like shredding like One Step Closer riff up against fucking Jay-Z rapping, and Jay-Z's just like, yeah, okay, like these guys are sick. And just like that appreciation of those different genres, like, and those worlds colliding, that's so fucking cool. Like that is crazy. And it's amazing to think that like to this day, that's so cool that like Jay-Z would be like, "Hey, what's up?" to like the drummer of Linkin Park, or you know what I mean? Like that's so awesome that like whoever proposed the idea to Jay-Z was like, and then Jay-Z went, "Yeah, okay." And even Linkin Park to be like, "We like Jay-Z." Man, like everyone knows. Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys, so for one last time I need y'all to roll. What the hell are you waiting for? Like, it was so sick. It was actually the craziest thing that's ever happened, ever. It was so dope, man. Yeah, if you don't know, man. If you don't know, like, that started a lot of shit. Like, there would be no, like, you remember when, like, Lil Uzi Vert and Ed Sheeran did, like, that 5-minute little collab on stage at, like, the Grammys in 2016? And everyone was like, oh my God, because Ed Sheeran was strumming a guitar being like, I don't really care if you cry. And that would have never happened if Jay-Z and Linkin Park didn't collab. You know what I mean? Those dudes walked so those dudes could run. Sorry, those dudes walked so those guys can run. Like, you just don't get it, do you? Like, that video of Denzel Curry screaming Rage Against the Machine. What do you think gave him the confidence to do that? Probably Jay-Z collabing with Linkin Park. For real. He probably grew up in that era. 04? Yeah. He was probably like, oh shit. I'm allowed to like this music publicly now? For real. You know how many fucking rappers probably like on the down low like love like nu metal riffs and like certain beats and like certain like melodies and singing patterns, and they're just not allowed to say it because they're rappers. They're pigeonholed. Of course. Like, I love thinking about that kind of shit. When a rapper, like, dude, when also that on its own, that Denzel Curry, like a version, Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade cover, man. Like, that was like, oh, okay. That's fucking awesome. That's badass. I loved, like, but that happened because this happened, for sure. In my mind, at least, in my own reality that I hope this has a lot of important, like, man, the Numb Encore mashup has 705 million plays. They all have over 50 million fucking plays. Holy shit.
I ordered a Frappuccino. Where's my fucking Frappuccino?
That's how the album starts. Are you kidding me? Is Chester going, oh, my Frappuccino, my Frappuccino?
I ordered a Frappuccino. Where's my fucking Frappuccino? Alright, let's do this.
When I pretend everything is what I wanted to be, I look exactly like what you and always wanted to see. When I pretend. It's so fucking good, dude. Not monetizable. I don't give a shit. Suck my ass. Man, Linkin Park. Don't forget that boy told you get that. Okay, listen. If the music that I fucking listened to when I was in grade 5, 6, 7 is like the way, man, I love Linkin Park. Diener Wiener _ Linkin Park was my alternative email. I love Linkin Park. They fucking ruled, man. They were so cool. The way Meteora begins, I'm sorry. I really hope I'm not boring people, but like, listen to Linkin Park. Listen to Linkin Park in the early 2000s. They ripped, man. They ripped all the way through, but like, they had to change their sound a little bit, but still, fuck, man. When you were pissed, you loved this shit. Whoa. Man. It's so nasty. And fucking Mr. Han, their Japanese DJ guy who just whipped the scratch. He was like, awesome, dude. Awesome. Amazing. Best music I've ever fucking heard. Like, dude, these guys were so sick. Rest in peace, man. Fuck. Pissed. Like, in my room, like, fuck you! Oh. Sorry. I know I haven't played music on this fucking podcast in a while, but I have to now because What am I currently listening to? What am I currently listening to? What am I currently listening to? You know what I'm saying? Think I got a sense for a mosh pit, likes on the gram, make a bitch think she poppin'. Hey, and I keep a cock for a thick bitch. And I keep a cock for a thick bitch. Oh my god, wait, someone. There's this. No, actually, no, never mind. Fuck, I wrote down a couple other things for you guys. Sorry about that. I'll get out of Spotify. So, you guys know when someone who's like not a celebrity posts some shit on Instagram, and they're like, just did this, and then like their next story is like, for everyone asking, it's actually kind of, and you're like, who asked? Actually, show me everyone who asked. Like, if it's just like someone who's normal as all fucking hell, who's like, just got this and it's pretty good, or like just tried this, or like just starting my journey with this, and then 3 hours later, for everyone asking, it's actually not that expensive. I found a way to, and you're like, yo, actually show me the receipts. Who asked? Who the fuck asked? Cap. I don't think anyone asked. Liar. I don't think anyone asked whatsoever. I think maybe your aunt asked, that looks great. How much did it cost? And then you're like, this isn't really getting the traction I thought it would. And then you started lying. Because I don't know if everyone else out there knows this. I've said this for years on this podcast. Most of the time, everyone you think you know is lying. And you think you know everyone, but you don't. You think you know people, but you don't. And even though you might know them, you probably don't. Oh, and they're lying. All the time, everyone's a big fat fibber. Everyone is either blatantly lying, exaggerating the shit out of something, inflating, whatever term you want to use, or just faking something. I'm going to say 40% of stuff is real. I mean, the stuff that is real sucks. But anytime you're like, that's kind of cool, it's not real. It's a lie. Like, it's bullshit. You know, there's like a huge downside to it, and you're like, you should include that part. You know what I mean? Guys, just got this. And then it's like, yeah, but you had to give them one of your toes or something. You had to sup, guys, just fucking put down a payment on, yeah, but you also owe who so much money. You know what I mean? Everyone's a liar. Everyone lies about bullshit. Everyone lies about stuff to make their own lives seem better. Not me though. I'm pretty lonely. I'm not gonna sleep well tonight because I napped today. I'm nervous before I go on stage, but that's the only place I feel comfortable is on stage. Other than that, I have trouble being in public because I don't like being I don't know. Humans bother me sometimes. Being in a grocery store is tough. I realized that recently in the past few years. Being in a grocery store is tough. By the way, I'm not saying anything about being no. No. This no. I just mean the amount. Do you know how many times this might be an ADD thing, but I don't know. But I have trouble being in places that are busy. I just do now. Because I'm like, people start. I just look. I'm like, people are bugging me with what they're doing in their lives, and I hate that because they don't care, and I shouldn't care. But I have trouble being around people who talk too loud. I have trouble with the volume of my own voice. Like if I'm with someone and we're talking, I'm like, I don't want people to hear us. Like I get weird. People are creepy. I don't know. There's just there's a lot of paranoia with things that I do now. It's been like that for a while, but I really started to notice it after shit started to open back up again. I'll blame it on the pandemic. I'll blame it on my history with fucking, I don't know, working everywhere and fucking, having stuff happen. Like it just sometimes I'm fucking, man, if I walk into a coffee shop and there's more than 3 people in the line, I'll walk out. I'll leave. I'm like, no, I hate, I'm so impatient. It sucks. It actually sucks how impatient I am. I gotta go. I'll get it. I'll get something somewhere else. Like literally, if I'm like, I want some McDonald's, and I go in the McDonald's and it's busy, I don't want McDonald's anymore. I can't. I can't do it. If someone in front of me in a line is like has more than 2 questions about what they're gonna get or what they're thinking about getting, and then they don't know right away where their wallet is when it's time to pay, and they're like my age, oh, see ya. Bye-bye, I'm leaving. I have such a fucking weird thing where I need to keep going. I need to be walking. I love, like life as, like, a... Like, yeah, don't worry, I stop and smell the roses, but, like, when it comes to just getting, like, a coffee or something to eat or, like, grocery shopping, I want the whole thing. I don't stop and look. I hate doing that. I just want everything to be quick and efficient and zip, zap, zoop, zap, beep, boop, and just done, and then I'm out, and then I'm back at my house where I'm just in my own space with amongst all my own stuff. I don't know, man. I'm fucking weird. I gotta, like, figure it out. If there is a, like, you know how people watch videos of, like, people making, like, people drawing, like, perfect circles, and it's like, like, that's nice. Like, it's like ASMR kind of, or, like, just satisfaction stuff, right? If I could see a video, I don't know if am I repeating myself? Am I going absolutely bonkers? If I could watch a video of, like, man or woman walking fast on busy sidewalk, avoiding brushing into people with grocery bags, successfully gets in car and drives away with no, like, just no traffic. Like, man walks by trash bin and perfectly places something in while not breaking the speed of his stride. Like, just efficiency shit, man. Just quick shit. Just good stuff. A guy who's just walking through a busy foot traffic sidewalk and, like, whoop, scoop, doop, ba-da, boop, ba-doop, makes the light, goes down, walks down into a subway station, pulls his card out, and in one motion swipes, gets through the thing. Like, you know, like that. I'm like, ooh, that's satisfying. That stuff's good. I don't like, man, traffic, any obstructions, just fucking. Have you guys ever been walking and then, like, man, I don't know. Maybe it's like a tourist thing, and I'll leave it. If someone's in a new place, fine. You get a pass from me. But, like, if I'm walking on the sidewalk and there's a couple or something in front of me, and they're, like, they're walking and they're maintaining a good speed, and they both stop at the same time to, like, look at a phone or, like, look up to see, like, where they are or, like, what is next for them. Take it to the fucking side. Now! Take it to the side. Because I know where I'm going. Move. That's so rude. I know. Be more patient. No, know where you're going and what you're doing today. How's that? Gross snort of boogers up my nose. This is actually a good example. I know I'm being a cock, whatever, but I'm sure some of you can agree. I was walking with a friend the other day, and we were walking on a busy corner, the busiest, and my friend noticed one of her other friends, and they both, in the middle of a busy sidewalk, saw each other and went, ah! And I kept walking. Like, it was rush hour on this sidewalk, right? A lot of people, back and forth, upstream, downstream. And they both just went, us! And I walked 10 feet. I kept going as if it wasn't happening. No. And they're like, how are you? And I get it. I've seen someone I haven't seen in a while as well, but I've never shrieked. But, like, still, it was like, I know it's like I shouldn't care what other people think, but, like, at that point, you should. Because also where I was mentally that day, oh, no. Like, I was already kind of like, I'm getting tired, and I'd like to not be in public anymore. I just want to go home, right? That's where I was. I didn't break my stride. I went, oh, I don't know them. I just immediately removed myself from their life for the remainder of the time they were catching up. I was like, I don't know them. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Me and my brother Jake were talking about this. Like, we were like, of course, it doesn't matter. Everyone has their own thing, and everyone is their own person. And like, not as much as you think people are looking at you, no one is. As much as you think like other people, because other people are thinking the same thing about themselves. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do. But like at that point, in the middle of a very busy sidewalk, if you stop in your tracks and scream as loud as you can at the sight of someone and they do the same to you, you should probably be like, oh my God, I think we're probably being embarrassing and we should tone it down. Oh God, did people see that? Is the first thing you should think. That's so bad. Fuck. Well, it's official. I'm a bag of shit. No, you're allowed to be excited. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. That's fucking rude. Oh, I saw a business the other day that had a... How is this still a thing? I saw a business, no storefront, like no signage to indicate like what the business was, but it said on a sign that someone wrote in a marker that someone taped on the inside of this door, knock for service. How are those businesses still fucking going? That's crazy. Knock for business? What are you talking about? Knock for service. Knock for business. Yeah, for everyone asking, you have to knock. For everyone asking, knock for service. I'm going to play one more song and then I'm done. I missed you guys. Thank you for all your support. I fucking love this shit, man. Thumbnail. Oh, new Freddie Dread track. Freddie? New Freddie Dread track. You kidding me? This guy's a genius. Alright, guys. Alright, I'm out of here. Love all you guys very much. Thank you for all the support. There's still tickets available for all the tour dates that we're doing in the upcoming months, so I'll put the link to that below if you want to see me do stand-up comedy live. I'll be opening for Curtis all fucking summer with Jacob Sharp. I love all you guys. Clean Hamster tour exclusive merch is different. The fucking, you know the shirt. Whatever. You know the shirt with the hand on the door. That's on tour only. When tour's over, that'll be on the website. But there's still a bunch of fucking merch available on the website if you give a shit. Love all you guys. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I apologize for everything I've ever fucking did in my past that's been problematic. I fucking hate myself for being a 18, 19, 21, 22-year-old. But hey, man, those are the formative years where you learn shit, and sometimes you have to learn it the hard way. And I regret a lot of things that I've done, and I'm fucking angry sometimes about it. But you can only keep moving on because the past is the past, and I don't condone or demonstrate that type of behavior anymore whatsoever because I'm an adult and I have good morals and values and great people around me, and I'd like to think I'm more educated each day, and I'd like to have and remain in this safe space that I've created, and I'm glad that all of you would like being here as well. So thank you very much for all your support. I love you very much, and have a great day.